If you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets. Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, what's up guys, it is Nigel here, and today I'm back with another Street Fighter 6 how to beat video, and this time we're talking about Dhalsim. Now before we begin, I just want to let you guys know the DLC characters Aki, Rashid, and Ed, I will be covering them after the patch just to make it easier for you guys not to worry about any changes. Now for the rest of the characters I already talked about, I will make like an up-to-date video about them, just combined all together, like what's changed with every character in just one video, so you don't have to go to multiple videos, so it should be easier for that. And the how to beat video should still be helpful to you, so it still is okay to look back at them because the information there is going to be valid. Just depending on the character could be slightly different just with frame data, but otherwise the knowledge there is pretty much going to be the same, so don't worry about that. Either way, Dhalsim, where would I put him in the tier list? Probably C or D, because he's not really particularly super good in my opinion. I think he's like okay. It just depends if you're using him. Like if you're Mr. Crimson, you're going bananas, but if you're just an average day Joe that doesn't know how to use him, then you know, like it takes a lot to use this guy, so I put him probably C or D. He's not super crazy, like it just depends on your skill if how good he can be. What archetype can beat him? Definitely Rushdown. That's his weakness, Rushdown. If anybody can get close to him, they can mess him up, and that is his weakness. Grapplers will struggle with him, but if they get close, they'll beat him down, but he has a teleport to get away. Range characters, he's gonna have a little bit of even matchup because he has good range with normals, and you know, still fireball, and you can teleport, so he has a lot of options there. So definitely Rushdown characters. So the first thing we're talking about, I guess, is gonna be special moves. So let's start with that. So Dhalsim special moves. We're gonna start off with Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire. So Yoga Fire. This is the light version. It's slow. This is medium, so it's a bit faster. This is heavy. It's a bit faster. I mean, even more faster. It's the same. But you could charge up either version, and then it has multi hits, so it'll be 2 hits. So that's the interesting thing to know about that. And then you can EX it too. So it's just a center fireball. He can obviously link it into stuff, so that works. But you know, at certain moves as they go, if they do a link with a fireball, you can DP out of it, but not for everything. So for instance, if he does this one, which is a different normal we'll talk about in the normal section, I can't do anything. As you can see, I'm mashing. Can't do anything. I'm just jailed. So I'm just letting you know for an example. And this even goes for just normal. So same here. But either way, that's that move. There's Yoga Flame. There's 3 versions, obviously. This is light, 1 hit. This is medium, which is 2 hits, and this is heavy, which is 3 hits. Now the thing I know about this move is that it is not safe on block. So if he does this to you, just raw, and you're up close to him in the face, you can actually, oh, let me do this like right here. Jab him, get a combo or whatever, you know. I'll use the corner as an example because you can't get pushed back. But if it's like standard full, like standard screen right here, you're gonna get pushed back a little bit. You still can't hit him, but if he does like a link, sorry, let me do this one, which is like the better link, I think. You can't reach him. Now, the thing about this move, though, is that there's a gap. So you actually can do this. That works. So, yeah, you can DP him if he does it in the middle of that. I think you can level 2 and level 3, I think. But you gotta be quick about it, obviously. Yeah, you can. The reason why I didn't say level 1 is because if you do level 1, it's a projectile, technically, so you'll get counter hit. So don't do this. You're gonna get hit. So level 3, level 2. Well, maybe for Marissa, she might eat through it, but you know, this is specifically for that character. But either way, that works. And also, Drive Impact works too. Now, let's say for instance he does medium, right? He does the medium version. Everything that I said. Let me get this link going actually to make it make more sense. Link going here. Drive Impact still works. DP still works. And every other option I said still works too, but you see how there's a bit more of a gap because he's charging up? You can actually light him midway and get a combo. Now if he did the heavy version of this, which is, you know, 3 hits, so that means if you do Drive Impact, no, it's not going to work. Also, you can, I should mention that you can drive reversal this obviously, but no need to do that. But don't Drive Impact the 3rd hit. You can do every other option I said before, so uppercut, level 2, level 3. You just can't Drive Impact. Also, you can parry this. I should have mentioned that too. Obviously, you can parry that. Perfect parry, you can if you're like that. But you know, for each version, you have to hit multiple parries there, perfect parries. So I don't know if you would want to do that like that, but you can do it. But what you can do actually now is that the seal has a big charge up. Actually, do a heavy punch and get a combo here, or medium. So there's a big gap for you to actually do some stuff. You can't do anything super crazy like what's like a, what is that? Yeah, 12. That's 12 startup. You can't do anything like that. But anything like 10 or below, you'll hit him if he does the heavy version. And you could tell by just how, you know, long it takes. So that's how you can tell the difference between the versions. Because it sounds identical, but as you see, Yoga Flame, then Yoga Flame. That's the only way, like, difference sound-wise, but otherwise, it just takes a bit longer. So that's pretty much it. All right, now before we get to the next move, I need to talk about EX version of this, which is very important because it is a bit different. So if it does do the EX version, first thing you need to know, obviously driving attack is not gonna work. That's like 5 hits, bro. So yeah, every other option still works though. Parry, you know, uppercut if you have an EX uppercut, that's invincible. Level 2, level 3, all that mumble jumble do still. Oops, sorry, I tried to level 3 there. Still works, that's what I'm saying. Except for Drive Impact, because, you know, multi-hits. But this move is actually minus 11, but how do I reach this guy? Well, depending on your character and their level 1, or level 2, or level 3, you can reach him like that. So you just have to look for which character works for like, for instance, Luke, his level 1 reaches, and his level 3 does make it in time. I missed there because of my timing, but this actually does work. See? Right there. You just have to be fast. So, certain characters will not be able to reach, some will. Like, for instance, probably Ken's level 1 won't reach him because this is like a kick, like that range, so it's probably not going to reach him. But Luke's does because it's Fireball, so just depends on your character's speed and how far their move goes. So, yeah. Moving on to the next move, Arc Shot, or Yoga Arch. Is that what it's called? Yoga Arch. So, this move is pretty deadly because he can just shoot it out, teleport, and do some weird root stuff to you. And especially if he EX it has that Lucia Street Fighter 5 bounce, you know what I'm saying? So it's like even worse. So he can shoot this out, have a little pressure going, go maybe teleport behind you, or, you know, do something a little weird to you, get up close to you. If you jab him, you get counter hit, he can continue his pressure. So pretty spooky, right? That's pretty much what you need to know about this. And in certain situations, he could just be safe because of it hitting you. So watch out for that. Now, if the situation does happen where he does do this, maybe you could drive a reversal or something. Maybe that'd be an option, but he might try to bait that, but, you know, it just depends on the situation. So, yeah. Now, moving on to his other special moves, Yoga Blast. Now, Yoga Blast mainly is an anti-air, I would imagine. People use it for, I think it's just an anti-air. Sorry, that's not type enough. There you go. So, that's pretty much what this is used for, I think. Now, can it link into stuff? No. No. And then, yes, this is the only one that actually can, which is the heavy, and I think maybe the EX version, but I don't see why they would do that. Like, granted, if he does do it, he is 0, so if you're just faster than him, then you're going to hit him first, which is definitely plausible, but I just imagine he would go for heavy. So, yeah, so this does seem to be guaranteed, it seems like. There was an instance, though, where I just ducked the second hit. I'm not sure if that's a glitch or something, so hold it, bro. Oh, wait, there it is. I don't know what it was, but it seems like it could happen, but this is guaranteed, so whenever they do this to you, they are pretty much safe. You can't DP, you can't do anything. This is -3, so you can't hit them back. I mean, they kind of lose their turn, but, you know what it is. And if they do EX, you're pushed back even further, so that's like the benefit for that version. So this is kind of just a get off enemy move. So that's why they would use it, mainly, is just to get off of them. So that's pretty much that for that. Now, moving on to his other special moves, we do have, what is it? How do you do Comet? Yoga Comet. Yoga Comet's more of just like a, I want to say it's like a bluff, honestly. That's the best way I can describe Yoga Comet. Because I don't really see people using this for very good situations, at least what I've seen. Like, maybe to close out a match, but it doesn't go full screen. EX is probably the best version of it, but then he can teleport if he does do EX, so there's the good news for there, but otherwise, I don't see them just doing the regular version too much, unless it's like really close like that, but they'd have to do a setup, and you would have to let this happen. So if it's like, say for instance, they were like right here in your face, and they did this, and then they try to do a setup, you could just DP him. Like, you're gonna go through the fireball every time. But I don't know the logistics of the move fully, because I'm not a Dhalsim player, obviously. But if they do this to you, like really close, you could just DP them. if you have the DP, like invincibility frame, or whatever invincibility frame move you have. Like if they're really close to the ground, you could level 2 them or whatever, level 3, depending on your character, how your stuff works. It is a projectile, so level 1 doesn't work, but you get what I'm saying pretty much. So, yeah, EX, you're going to be a bit in trouble, because he can start doing stuff, maybe back up or whatever, you know, do something. I'm not a Dhalsim player, like I said, but yeah. Other special moves that he has float, which, you know, allows him to sit in the air and, you know, press some buttons sometimes. So I'm gonna do a kick right here. He can do it on the ground and he can do it in the air, so there's a bit of a difference there. He has teleport. The thing to note about teleport is a teleport on just activation, like after he's done, like when the animation's over, he is not safe. So if he does, say for instance he teleports like right behind you, like that. Oops, sorry, messed up. Like this. That's guaranteed punish. He just has to hold it, so anything will punish him. So, just to know, if they ever teleports to your face, don't sit there like, ooh, no, just hit him. You're fine. You're fine. He can't do anything. He has to hold it. So, even if, say, for instance, he tries to teleport back, like here, so we're going to have him be right here. If he's close enough and tries to teleport, you can catch up to him and actually hit him in time. Like, you're fine. So, just to let you know about teleport. So, that's pretty much it for that. But either way, moving on to them normal. So, let's get to it. So, normals. He has Light Punch, which is -1, special cancelable. He has Crouching Light Punch, which is special cancelable and it's also -1. He has Light Kick, Standing Light Kick specifically, which is -6, but he's also special cancelable, so it's not super easy to deal with, so you could probably just do this or something, you know? But then again, you know what to do if he does do that, so I don't even know why he would do this normal, honestly. Maybe for just range or something, because it has good range, so you probably can't punish it with certain moves, so there's that. He does have this, which is Crouching Light Kick. Now, the reason why it's 10 is for a good reason. So, if he does do this to you up close, then he's a buffoon, because guess what? That's a heavy punch. That's a crouching heavy punch. So, you know, anything below that, you can also use to punish him. So, there's that. Or even for Luke's sake, he could do that, actually. So, bam. So, yeah. So, why is this like this? It's because he can do this like this. So, the further he does it, the better it gets, you know? See, this -4, which I think is the best version. I don't think he can get -3. But even still, you could just hit him with a light punch. But it's kind of in a way a bluff, I feel as if. At least in my opinion. So if he does this to you far away, and it's -4, all you gotta do is hit him with a light jab. So whenever he does it, don't do anything crazy. Just do a light jab, if we're being real. Because it's always gonna work. So up close, light jab. Just don't do it heavy. Because it's just going to mess you up. So if he does it far away, I'm going to do it heavy. Ooh, I messed up. I'm getting punished. I'm -13. So just always go for the light jab, honestly. I think it's just kind of like a trickery move, honestly. He does have a unique move. What is it? This move, which is down back light kick, I believe. And it's -5, but I think it is... No, it's not special cancel, actually. But he can link it to other stuff and then, you know, cancel a special move. So if he does this to you just raw, it is -5. But he could just do something like this, for example. So if you do try to punish him, he can just switch to a different move. So I'm pretty sure it's just to link to other stuff, most likely. That's what it's for, so yeah. So don't think it's sweet, but if he just does it regularly, you could punish him, but it just depends on how the Dhalsim player is fighting against you. But I think that is all of his light moves. Oh, there is that. We'll talk about that air. We'll talk about the air stuff later. Alright, we're gonna go with Medium Punch. Now, Medium Punch here is -5. It's going to be -5 any direction, so, or I mean any range, so close up -5, far away -5. It just is what it is. Now, about this move, how do you punish this move? Well, if he does this to you up close, it is -5, like I said, so what's Luke's 5 frame normal? This. It's not going to reach him, though. If I was a character like Ed, I could reach him, so depending on your character, you can reach him. That's how that will work for that. Now, if he does just, you know, do this, you can't do anything like that, obviously, because, you know, -5. But far away, let's say, for instance, if he whiffs it. Oh, see that? I just hit his hand. That could work. So if he does it, we're going to do Crouching Medium Punch. Oh, what's that? I actually got a combo, and I'm about to combo him. Yes, you can drive rush this. I think sometimes it messes up because of the range you're in. But you actually can reach him in time and land a combo. So if he just throws out normal willy-nilly, punish him for it. So that's what you can do about that. Now let's talk about this one, which is medium kick. Now what do you do about medium kick? It's -6, so up close, -6 as well, right? So what do you do about it? Well, just do what you normally do. What's -6 for him? That's -6. I mean, what's a 6 frame number for Luke? It is crouching medium punch. So whatever is the 6 frame number for you to punish him, or 4 or 5 depending. Obviously, you'll get combo for whatever character you're using, depending on your character. But there you go. Now far away, same rules apply. It's a long foot. Let me just hit it. We'll do that, and then bam bam. For Luke's sake, I just did medium kick just to reach him because it's a safer bet. But you can drive rush and get a combo, same thing. But you gotta be quick about it. You gotta be quick. And sometimes it's not guaranteed to work. As you can see, like sometimes I'm pressing the button and it's not coming out. I think that's maybe just me messing up maybe, but you gotta be careful because it feels weird when you do it against a Dhalsim. You're not gonna get this first try, so it's gonna take a little bit of practice. So you might want to practice against a Dhalsim in training mode or something, but you will get a combo. Is it worth it? I don't know. I think it is, honestly, because like, okay, I can't throw my normals out willy-nilly. It makes the Dhalsim think differently, but yeah. Moving on, he does like, I think 3 medium normals. Yes, he has 3. I was correct. Haha, okay. Or wait, yeah, 3. So he does have this one. Sorry, this one which I talked about before, which is a cancel for anything. So this is a really good normal because I think it's -3. Yeah, it's -3. And it makes his fireballs just guaranteed, so you just have to hold this if he does it. And obviously, it doesn't do it for every normal, like makes everything guaranteed, because as you see, if he does any of these, you can punish him if he does this, but it makes his fireballs guaranteed. It's just a good normal, it's fast, and it's probably one of his combo starters if I had to guess, so that just is what it is for that. It's just, a good normal for him. Moving on to, what is this one? Just to make sure. Oh, it's that one. This one's weird. So this is back medium kick. I think it's 0 on block if I believe correctly. Yeah, 0 on block, and I think it is not special cancelable if I remember correctly. No, it is. So if he does do this to you, we're going to do this as an example. It also makes this guaranteed as well. It's kind of a tricky move. It's just a quick move that's fast. I think it has obviously better range than this one. So that's the thing about it. So we're going to do like right here, and this is right here. Oh. Yeah, that just has better range than the Informer, but this one is just better when it comes to 8 frame normals, I guess. I don't really know. Close-up attacks, I want to know what, I guess, well, technically could be a good anti-air too. Yeah, that's what it says, anti-air. So this is just a quick kick that can be cancelable, so yeah. Both of these normals are pretty good for him though. Weird inputs though, he has to press back and the button. Then he has this one, which is also strange. And this one is -7, but it is special cancelable as well. It's kind of just a quick, not a quick, but like just a low with decent range. Kind of think of it like a regular normal for characters, like Luke's thing, but slightly worse. Slightly worse. That's pretty much the best I can describe it. But yeah. But it is special cancelable for him, obviously too. But it is just a low instead of this low, which I forgot to talk about, and this low. So we're gonna talk about those. So. Crouching medium punch right here, right? -4. So if he does do this to you up close, there's a bit of pushback. So depending on your character, you might not be able to reach, but I'm pretty sure you should be able to. For most characters, it just depends on the range. So if he hits it right here, that's a no-go. But close, yes. So most of the time, they'll probably hit it from this range, most likely. But if he just does it, same things apply. If you're fast enough, you can get a combo. That's the default combo I use for Luke to show you can combo, by the way. So, there's obviously more you can do. But, yeah, you obviously can do that. Now, when it comes to this one's unique. This one's actually one of his better normals, which is kind of the same as the slide as you see from the light one. So what is the difference with this? Well, if he does this raw, or close-up, I mean, -10, so any 10 frame and below will work. But let me do it this range. Oh, -6, okay. Now I can't do anything above 7. I mean, above 6. Ooh, what's that? That's 4. Okay. What is that? 0? Okay. What is that? 0 again? Alright. -1. Okay. +1. He can actually make himself +1 if he does this move. But the thing is about this move, it is actually compared to this one with crouching medium punch. This is special cancelable. This is not. So if he does just do this to you, depending, if you just let him do this to you, his range will get better, or not range, but his frame data will get better the farther he is from you. So what do you do about this? If you see it on contact drive impacted, he can't drive impact back, so if he does like just do that, He just has to hold it. So say for instance, I'm gonna set him to do this and then drive impact. It will not work. Oops, sorry. Try that again. Drive impact. Unless it's super far away. But best reaction is just to drive impact it or parry. Specifically, parry might be the better option because he's like really slow, so you might be able to perfect parry and just get a combo. But drive impact, I think, is a good option. Just don't do it super far. Don't wait. Like, he has to be at the end of it. Like, you see how I'm still getting it, and it took me like that long. It just depends on how fast your reaction is mainly, but he can drive impact it. But that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Alright, talking about heavy punches now, or just heavy buttons in general. So we have his standing heavy punch, which is actually kind of different compared to the other buttons that are long range. Like this one's 5, that one's 5, but up close this is actually 11, so it's actually kind of different. So when he does it to you up close, obviously he's minus, so you actually can punish him. So bam, you know, it works. You know, we gotta win here, right? Well, kind of not. So if I do this one, nope. If I do this one, nope. If I do this one, nope. Depending on your moves, if they don't propel you forward, you won't actually be able to hit him. So be careful what moves you use against him because you might actually not make it. So that's the important thing to know about this, actually. So your best bet, honestly, is just to use whatever move that propels you forward. If you don't have one, well then rest in peace, I guess. I hope you have a good range, because that's what it comes down to this. You just have to have good range to make it to him and get a punch from that. From what I'm understanding at least, because like for Luke, none of these normals are hitting him. And I'm like right on his face, so yeah. Now far away, same thing like I said before with other normals with Spaghetti Man here. What you want to do is, you know, wait for him to press the button, whiff, and then drive rush. Sorry. It's a little harder with this version because, you know, he's really far away. You still can reach him, but yeah, do something like that. Or you can even do this if you're fast enough. So, hold on. See if I can get it. So I've done it before. There you go. Something like that too. So, there still is options there. Now, crouching heavy punch. This is minus 12, and even up close is minus 12, so you know what that means. You actually should be able to reach him this time, right? Well, can you actually reach him? Yeah, you can. That's the good news about this one, is if he does it up close, you can reach him, so you actually can combo him with whatever normally you want. He'd only push you back just a little bit, so you're good. Far away, like I said before, the same rules apply. Actually, it's not even super far compared to standing, so do a crouching kick normal most likely, because if you do a medium, it's not really going to land. As you can see, it's kind of odd. It's super low to the ground, so just kick normal if you have. That can be drive, rush, canceled, and then run up on him and beat him down. There we go. Kind of hard with that one, I'll say. It's a bit more trickier, but you got to be precise a little bit for this one. It seems like this one's a lot harder than the rest. I don't know why it is. Either I think it's because it's it's probably because it's a kick for Luke. That's probably why. But either way, moving on to his other moves, we have this one, which is his standing heavy kick. It's minus 6 and minus 6 up close as well, so nothing really changes. So 6 frame, 5, 4, whatever works for you, your character specifically, and punish him. Far away. Well, the good news about this move is you actually can duck it. So if he does do this to you, duck it, and then you can hit him with a crouching fierce and actually drive rush and beat him down. That's actually pretty cool with this one. This general is a lot easier if they do it, so that works. But yeah, just whiff it and then hit him, and then you're good to go. Pretty much the best advice I can give to you, since you know it does not hit crouching opponents or anything like that. So good for you. Moving on to this move, which is back heavy punch. Back heavy punch is actually kind of an intricate move, interesting move. It is minus 16, so it's actually pretty terrible, honestly, on block. So if he does this to you, beat him down. But actually, no way, you can't, because you can cancel into special moves. Oh my goodness, yeah, he actually can. So most of the time, if you do see him do this, he could probably do this and just be fine. So can't do anything. It is what it is, or just standard fireball. It is what it is. So yeah, that's the thing about that. And also, it's mainly more of an anti-air, so if you jump up, you're gonna get hit. So that's just how it works for that. And then he has a few more. Yeah, that one, and we're gonna go to the air stuff, which I think is kind of the bread and butter for him. So he has this one. This one's kind of a weird one. But it's an anti-air mainly. It's minus 9. So That's pretty much it. It's -9, so if he does this to you up close, you're cooking him. It's not cancelable, so 9 and below, you're gonna punish him. It just is what it is for him, sadly. So yeah. But yeah, like I said, more of an anti-air move, but it just is what it is. Now moving on to, what is it, this one? Yeah, I think that, and not use. Oh no, there is that one. Forgot about that one. So he has this move, which is kind of his sweep since he doesn't have one. So let me show you an example. Me just doing this. This is his sweep move because he has this as a crouching heavy kick. So that is his sweep move pretty much for that. So there you go, sweep. It's -7. So it's actually fairly good for a sweep. So you still can punish it on block, but you know, it's a little weird. Moving on to this though. This is pretty much, you know, another slide variation, so it's crouching heavy kick. Now this bad boy is -16, so you can punish with everything. If you need an example, there you go. I just immediately switch back. But yeah, the further it is, technically in a sense, the better it gets, but it doesn't really matter. Like he's not getting safe if he does this. I'm gonna be honest with you, he's not safe. That's the best he's getting right there, if anything. -5, okay, maybe 4, maybe 4, but he ain't gonna be -3. I doubt it, because you have to be. Yeah, I don't even think it's possible. It's probably -5 and that's it, honestly. Now there's -4. It has to be like the perfect spot. Maybe there's a -3, but you have to be precise. So pretty much this move is not safe. That's what I'm saying. It's not safe. But if he does do it, it's not special cancelable, so you know what that means, don't you? If he does do it, live impact it, or parry it. Perfect parry will do. And, oh shoot, forget, it does have this ability a little bit, so you probably want to do that instead. The body. Yeah. Pretty much though, easy punish if he does do this to you. Light will work. Honestly, I would risk a medium. If anything, I would risk it a little bit because he at least gonna be -7 if they do this, bro. Like, let's be real here. They have to be absolutely amazing and scare you in a way, maybe with like a arc shot or something to do this, because it just, I feel as you're gonna hit him. Honestly, I think you're gonna be fine. But yeah, and that is pretty much all of his normals and unique normals, except for the air stuff, which is the. If we're being real here, it's kind of probably the most important to talk about. Why is that? Well, that's -5. That's -18. That's -1. He has a dive kick, if you didn't know. So depending on how low he hits you, when he hits your little toesies, +1. Oh no. This is light, by the way. This is medium. As you can see, the difference in angle changes a little bit there. So yeah, if he hits them shoes, them nice shoes, then it's gonna be a problem. Plus, oh boy, oh boy. So depending if he hits you how low, that was that +5. Dang, you know. But obviously the Dhalsim player has to be a god to do this to you, like Mr. Crimson or something. But the lower he hits you, like I said, the better he gets. So be careful when he does this too. So just like I said, think of it as if he hits you in the midsection, like right here, you're good. So just hit him with a crouching light punch or something. But the higher you can hit him with heavies or something. But feet, if he hits you in the feet, bro, I'm gonna be honest, get ready to block. Just be ready to block. Just be ready. You're not gonna jab him. He's gonna hit you first. So something like that, you're cooked. And he does have it for the punches as well, which is, I think that's kind of new, at least for this. Well, this is his last technically unique move, which is crouching light punch, which is him using his head instead. I don't see the point of this really. Does it change that much? No. So I don't get it really. I guess it's just to be funny or something. But the lower he hits you, obviously with his head, you know, the safer he'll be. But that's pretty much it when it comes to this move. Mainly, it's pretty safe, honestly, if he does do it. Just like I said, this depends on how low he hits you. So say right here. Oh, maybe like right here. +2. You know, so he has to do it like right in your face. But if you see this slow bullet coming at you, or these slow bullets at you coming at you, if you have amazing reactions, I just do this crouching heavy punch if you can, because if you do, it's a forced knockdown, so you can get a combo. Or you could just, you know, DP him, because you have priority. If you DP, you always have priority. So whatever version he does like this, you will have priority over him. So right here, DP, you're not gonna lose to that. And this is why you can even go heavy if you want to. So that's the important thing to know about the drop kicks. You will have priority. But yeah, that is pretty much the end of the video. As you know, I'm not a Dhalsim player or anything like that, so I don't really know too much about him, or just I don't really see him too often. So this is kind of just like the basics about this character. Is like, hey, he's kind of a bluff character in a way. The only time it gets serious is when he does an arc shot and starts teleporting and floating. Like, oh, what is he gonna do? Like, oh, I'm getting a little spooked out here, you know. But otherwise, he's kind of like, you know, like I said, it takes a lot of skill to use him. Like, if they have to make you get scared of him in a way, you know. Not a heavy super combo character, but more of a character that will make you want to be not patient and make mistakes type of character. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Dhalsim's kind of game plan is. But like I said, I do hope this helped you out a little bit, and you learned something from it, like, you know, frame beta wise, or just, you know, whatever wise. I do hope this helps you. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day, night, noon, or whatever time period you guys are at, man. And I will see you guys in the next video.